Welcome back to another episode of the Lavesh Show. Okay, so I know it's been a few weeks, but summer break is officially over, and we've just had our first race since being back. Now, I'm going to keep this episode extremely short because I'm still a bit sick, so yeah, coughing is making it harder to talk for long. I expected Zanfort to deliver that something special, and it truly did. With this being Max's home race, it was always expected that he would win and give the home fans something to scream about. Well, I was wrong. The weekend was packed with excitement, including a massive P3 crash that saw Sergeant's car catch on fire. I sat watching P3 on my phone in a restaurant, and I'd just like to apologize to the other people who were there for my extremely loud commentary and potential screaming and shouting. Now, the weekend did see quite a bit of rain as well, but we were blessed to have a dry race on Sunday. The race got off to a rocky start for Norris, who struggled to get off the line, which saw Verstappen get an early lead on the race. And for the first bunch of laps, Max maintained the lead and held Norris at bay. And then we had the pit stops. And with Norris in second, I thought, damn, it would be perfect to put him before Max so he can then take top spot and just hold off the Dutch driver. But in typical McLaren style, they waited until after the Max pit and then pitted Norris. To my surprise though, Norris managed to build up enough of a gap before his pit stop and still have a few second gap between him and Verstappen. As things progressed, Norris managed to increase his lead by a good distance to comfortably take the top step, with Max finishing in second. Hamilton, on the other hand, had a rather lackluster weekend, having gone out in Q2 and then receiving a three-place grid penalty for impeding Perez during his qualifying session. He wasn't the only driver to have a penalty though, seeing as though Alex Albon, who finished qualifying in 8th, but disqualified for an infringement on his car's floor. Luckily for Williams, the race stewards allowed both cars to start from the back of the grid despite the infringement and the sergeant's crash. Finally, Magnussen started the race from the pit lane after Haas chose to change the power elements on his car. In other big news that surfaced this past weekend, Jack Doohan has been signed to Alpine for 2025. This was not something that was unexpected and means that he will now drive alongside Pierre Gasly. The 21-year-old has been part of the Alpine Academy since 2022. This leaves us with 3 available seats at Mercedes, Quicksilver, and VCARB. My instinct tells me that Antonelli is going to Mercedes, Joe will stay at Quicksilver, and VCARB may just re-sign Daniel Ricciardo. But then again, with the way things are going, any available driver could be thrown into a seat at any one of these teams, because surprises all the way. That's it for this week. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for listening to the Lavesh Show.